Drinking and making merry for as long as your heart desires.
Well, that's a lovely offer. It really is, but you're a little bit late. I already have a date.
What?
I have a date.
With another man?
Yes.
Oh, come on. You're breaking my heart. You're not even supposed to think about another man, much less go out with him.
Oh, really? Well, timing's everything, dear.
Samantha, you don't understand. You and I are destined to be together. We will be together. I see it every time I look in my crystal ball.
Yeah? It's a little fuzzy, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
Hey, McConnell.
Hello, Officer Garrettson.
You about ready to close up?
Yeah, I think I need just about another half an hour.
That's no problem.
Speak of the piano, Bo.
Well, David was the one that remembered that. I guess the company must have gone out of business many, many years ago. Says there's only a dozen or so left in the whole world. Thank you. I needed this.
Sounds like it. Well, how are you going to go about tracking down the owners of these pianos?
That's where we got lucky. There's one of them here, right here in Landview. It's a lady named Ms. Lionel. She says that she just might have one in her warehouse. Took delivery on it maybe a month or so ago.
A month ago?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that just happened to be delivered from San Carlos, that'd make the timing just about right, wouldn't it?
Sure would. She's going to call me later on tonight, let me know for sure.
Good work.
Actually, we've really got nothing to go on. Nothing solid. Marco right now is trying to break the code in the other half of Guerrero's letter to Asa. You know, if there is such a thing as a code there.
Does David have any ideas as to what the Ravel's composition clue might mean?
No, nothing yet. But we're real close.
Evening, gentlemen. Let me ask you something. Don't you think it's time you clued me in? Business. But see, I got a feeling that you're going to see the light and share some information with your pa.
Oh, really? Tell me something, Paul. Why would we want to share any information with you? I mean, if we had information to share.
Because you're my sons, and I'm going to stop this feuding right now. See, I came all the way over here from my house to make up with you two. I'm going to tell you something else. I ain't leaving until I do that. Of course, it ain't easy for a man to come upon his sons working against him.
We're not working against you.
No, we just don't approve of what you want to do with the money if you get your hands on it.
That money belongs to the family. See, this still is a family. That's family business.
Now, hold on. See, now you're wrong again, Pa. That money has nothing to do with this family.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do I have to run this by you again? Look, read my lips. The money belongs to the people of San Carlos. And if it ever...
Now, hold on right there. Where did the people of San Carlos get the money you say belongs to them?
That's a national treasury of a country. It's a people's money, you know? It comes from their taxes. It comes from investments. I don't know. How many different ways did your gangster buddy find to squeeze the money out of those old people?
Taxes? How do you figure they pay taxes? On what?
Income taxes, property taxes. Where the hell do you think taxes...
Wait a minute. How do you think they got the income? How do those peasants get a couple of pesos to get any property?
That's right. You know what we forgot? If it wasn't for the generosity of Asa Buchanan sitting over there, they probably wouldn't even have jobs anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You hire them, you get yourself some real cheap labor, and you pay them. Then you get your buddy to charge him taxes, which he splits with you. That's quite a system, Pa.
Yeah, it sure is. And you want us to help you?
No. I'm going to tell you something else. You win.
What?
Well, no, what is this?
You beat me. You know what? I just can't take it. People I really care about. I mean, they're all against me. You know, Becky Lee and Vicky, you two, my sons. Even Chuck, you know, he's starting to shake his head about Christopher. I give up.
Suppose you've got some proof that you're going to just drop this whole thing?
Oh, sure. I know you're not going to take your father's word for it. I'll sign something, you know, legalize. You know, just my share of the money that belongs to me. I mean, capital that I can prove was there right from the beginning.
Pa, how can we verify something like that?
No. Hold on a second here, Clint. You know what? I got a hunch that Pa's had himself change of heart.
Of course I have. Of course I have. And I'll tell you something. You're starting to get the sense you were born with. And I'm going to admit something else. I mean, you both have convinced me to look at this, St. Carlos thing a different way.
The only question is, what's he up to this time?
I don't know yet.
I don't either, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't trust him. You want to know what I think? I'll bet you Pa's come across some little piece of information that he can't make heads or tails out of, and he probably wants our help in figuring it out.
Oh. How about it? Is that it, Pa?
Well, you're both pretty smart up to a point. Yeah. I've got some information. What makes you think I'm working alone? I might have an expert with me.
Really?
And I'm going to give you this information out of the kindness of my heart.
Well, I just might be an opera singer or something. Now, what kind of an expert do you have on your side here?
Simon Warfield.
What? Simon Warfield. What is a guy like Simon Warfield? How could he be an expert on a treasury of San Carlos?
Simon Warfield is Guerrero's son.
What?
And I've got this boy's toes in a vice. He gets out of line, he's arrested and thrown in jail.
What for?
You getting interested, boy?
Pa, just where the hell is this supposed to be leading us?
I gave you this information out of my free will. I expect you two to return the favor. No more feuding. What do you say?
Huh? It's sure not to try to hold his family together.
What in tarnation are you all fighting about? You got a grievance against me? Spit it out.
Spit it out? What do you think the two of us have been doing, huh? We're tired of listening to how you think we ought to hold this family together when you've done nothing but use us, spy on us, risk our lives.
You go along with that, Clint?
Pa, look, we will not help you steal from poor people. Now, that's all there is to it. Get it through your head.
Hey, all right. Burn the damn money. No, better yet, put in your favorite charity.
Charity? We're not talking charity here. We're talking robbery here.
Gentlemen, please. The children are trying to sleep. I am trying to talk on the telephone, and Bo, you have a phone call.
I'm sorry, Vicky.
Please.
I'll take it here,
All right. Just try not to wake the children, all right?
Sorry. Bo Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan, it's Esmeralda. Esmeralda Lionel. They said to call you here.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry it took so long, but my business manager was very hard to get a hold of.
Well, I understand that. What did he say?
We have not sold the Cristofori. Are you still interested in it?
Oh, yes, indeed. I am very interested.
Pa, how about another drink?
No, later.
Well, I'm anxious to sell it. When do you want to see it?
Well, I'm ready right now.
This hour?
Yes, ma'am, if that's at all possible.
Well, I suppose I could reach Mr. Catherwood. He runs the warehouse. Let me see. He might be willing to get us in tonight, but that is if you're inclined to make a donation of a little something for his trouble.
Well, I'm very inclined to do just that very thing. Yes, ma'am.
Of course, it means I'll have a bit of a chore getting down there, too. Well, let me try to see if I can find him, and I'll call you back. The piano really is beautiful, but it's such a white elephant.
Well, I'll see you shortly. Thank you. Bye-bye. Clint, can I use your phone in the library?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Hey, Bo.
What?
A little late date, huh?
Oh, Pa, yeah. No fooling you, is there?
Figures. I mean, that really figures.
A call from Edwina.
Oh, what is it?
Well, apparently the National Intruder is going to publish an article about how I'm having to sell the factory to keep the paper alive. All very unflattering.
Damn it. How did they get the story?
I don't know. An unnamed source. I'm going to be in the legal department first thing tomorrow morning and see if there's a case for libel.
Excuse me. What factory are you talking about?
Lord Manning.
You really think I'm selling that?
Hey, so we have to. We need the capital to keep the banner running.
Well, it doesn't seem like much of a libel case to me.
Well, probably not. The facts are all true, unfortunately. It's just the way they present them, they're so awful.
There's nothing else you can do?
Yeah. Factory hasn't made money for some time, and the revenues are down on the newspaper.
It's just a terrible decision that we had to make.
Damn it. It only happened a year ago. I could have bailed you out of the barn, the factory, either or both.
Thank you.
But with all the money I lost in San Carlos, I'm sorry to tell you, Vicky, I am strapped for liquid assets. And it's going to stay that way until this Cristofori thing turns up.
All right, now, Paul, just, this isn't the time to go into that, all right?
Oh, sure, Glenn, sure. I just mosey along. It's just a shame you can't be honest with Ken.
Damn it, now can't you see that my wife is upset?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I know you got your problems. I'm going to tell you something to tell your brother. I came over here to make peace. He was pig-headed, feuding and fussing. You boys want it that way. Hey, you're going to get it that way. And think on this, Clint. Your old man's going to win. Good night, Vicky.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, it's perfectly all right. I'm getting used to it. All of you yelling at each other. I am much more worried right now about what those Lord Manning employees are going to think when they read that National Intruder article. It's bad enough they're all going to lose their jobs soon enough. I'm so sorry that all this had to happen.
Me for snooping, but it's
New composition.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm hoping for it to be sort of a little mini concerto for piano and orchestra.
May I hear a little bit of it?
Oh, sure. You have heard it, or the theme from it.
I have?
Yeah, one of the themes. It's that. Remember that piece I was starting to write for Jenny?
Oh.
I think maybe you'll recognize it.
It's wonderful. It's so beautiful and charming and warm.
Thank you.
And I think that Jenny should be very, very flattered to have such a lovely piece of music written for her.
I think maybe I ought to throw in some rock lyrics to go with it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I think the melody speaks for itself. Well, I'm going to get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, listen, I have a question for you. What's your thinking or your landlord policy on redecorating the garage apartment?
I don't have one. In fact, I don't really care. I couldn't care less if you painted it purple, as long as you're happy there.
No, I don't think Jenny would like purple.
Is Jenny going to come and live there with you?
I'm hoping she's going to marry me.
Oh, David. Oh, David, that's wonderful. Oh, David. Have you asked her yet?
Nope. No, that's what I'm planning to do tonight at dinner if I can keep up my nerve.
Tonight?
Yeah.
No wonder you passed up that sensational opportunity to have dinner with us.
That's the reason.
Oh, David. If she accepts, I am going to give you the biggest and best engagement party this old town has ever seen. All right?
You got it.
Oh, David. What time are you meeting her?
5:45.
5:45. In that case, Maestro, I would suggest, as they say in the Old West, that you get on your horse.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait for me. I'll come out with it. Oh, boy.
David.
I love your reaction.